Alright guys, so today what I want to talk about is going to be the Z Fold 6. Stuff.tv posted a really cool article here talking about their wish list and what they want to see updated / fixed. But today I'm going to talk about everything that we know so far about this phone. Now keep in mind, we are still in 2023. The Z Fold 5 came out literally a couple months ago. So it's not like we have a full-on detailed list of every little detail, but we do know is a couple key things. So first off, what we do know is that most likely this phone will be coming out sometime around August or maybe July, August of 2024. So kind of right around the time that the Z Fold 5 came out, we're expecting the same exact concept. Now with the Z Fold 6, we are expecting a true upgrade to this product. What I mean by that is that this is not going to be like the Z Fold 4 to the Z Fold 5, where small little things got updated and that's pretty much that. This is going to be a full-fledged upgrade in every way possible. And the reason why is because, you know, all these other phone brands, they're coming out with better product. You have Oppo, well, OnePlus technically, who is rebranding the Oppo Find N3, and they're going to probably rebrand the Find N4. And that's a 4th generation phone that now Samsung has to compete with on an international level. The Google Pixel Fold 2 is going to be coming out sometime next year. That's another phone that Samsung has to compete with. And with all these other phones, you know, manufacturers coming into the market, Samsung really has to compete with these guys. So we're going to see even more of an upgrade from the Z Fold series with the Z Fold 6 iteration. So that's number one, okay? Obviously, release date, I guess number 2 then would be that it's going to be really an upgrade. But what will be upgraded? Well, based on rumors / leaks / patents, there's going to be some iteration of form of a S Pen connected to this device. Whether it is on the back of this device is connected or the side, or there is a pen stylo inside. Based on what we have heard from rumors and seen from a lot of different images, is in some way they're going to add this S Pen to this phone. They're going to try to make it so you don't have to use a case. You can just use the S Pen with the device without any problems at all. And I just hope they do that. It doesn't look ugly. I hope it actually is good and it, you know, gives us positives when it comes to how they design it, because I just don't want them to try to force it and then make it look awful because they're trying just to, you know, appease people who want this. So that is something that we have heard so many times, so rumor-wise, for the Z Fold 6. So it's very possible we do see something like that. Next thing that has been confirmed is we're going to be getting the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. Obviously, currently the 8 Gen 2 processor is in the current version of the, you know, Z Fold 5, so Z Fold 6 will be getting that Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. Other rumors / things that probably will end up happening is a bigger battery. I can almost confirm we are going to get a bigger battery. Right now, the Z Fold 5 has the smallest battery of the top 3 foldable smartphones. Currently, Oppo or OnePlus has a 4800 milliamp, and then you have the Google Pixel Fold that has 4815, and then you have the Z Fold 5 at 4300. There's no way they're going to continue to give us that small of a battery life, especially compared to the other, you know, main competitors there. And if they do give us true upgrades, they're going to have to give us a bigger battery. Next thing we're going to talk about is going to be the outer display. There's a lot of rumors that the outer display will not be perfectly just like the, you know, let's say the Google Pixel Fold or Oppo, or I keep saying Oppo. It's OnePlus, but it's just rebranded. But it's not going to be exactly like that, but it's going to be a bigger outside display. It's going to be a lot more usable. It's no longer going to be this tall, skinny, you know, thin display. It's going to be an actual full-on outside display, which I think a lot of people are going to start going towards Samsung if they do that. Because Samsung, not only do they have a very premium product, obviously 5 generations, now 6 generations under the belt, they also have, you know, most of the software works perfectly fine with their phones. So if they can get the outside display to be a bigger outside display, a bigger battery, right? And also, of course, somehow, some way, S Pen support with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, they're going to really win everybody over, right? So those are the key things I will say that have been talked about. So that's rumors. That's, really broken down on what's going to happen to Z Fold 6. Other things, of course, does come with, like, inside the display is going to be more durable. The outer display is going to be more durable, stuff like that. But I'm not expecting too much more outside of the things I just listed. And the reason why is because, again, this phone is almost perfect. And I can't stress that enough. The Z Fold series, with all the iterations, have come to a point now where anything else they're adding really is just going to get to a point where it's like, okay, it's just overkill, right? Like an S Pen support on this phone. This is just almost to a point where it's overkill. It doesn't mean that it's not awesome feature to have and you're not excited to have it, but it's just like, oh wow, this is really cool, right? So that's kind of where we're kind of headed toward. But with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, I think you have to increase battery life anyway, especially because you have the lowest battery life of all three of the major foldable smartphones. So I will say overall wise, I'm very excited for this phone. We know the price tag will be around $1,800 yet again. There's not really anything changing there. So again, we have a general outline of what the Z Fold 6 will look like and how it will, operate. We'll have to wait and see if we get any leaked images sometime soon. Anyway, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.